welcome you to the NFL Challenge Red Zone, as today from Fulton County Stadium it is the Atlanta Falcons taking on the New Orleans Saints here in the 1981 NFL Challenge season. Well, what this will do today is we'll show you highlights as the teams enter each other's red zones, and we'll give you live coverage of when the game gets in those predicaments. And also we'll show you big plays like if we miss a touchdown, interceptions, turnovers, and then at the end of each half, we'll show you the stats and highlights. Well, folks, my name is the Sports Time Machine. This is the game between the Atlanta Falcons and the New Orleans Saints, and we'll be back with the first time the teams enter the red zone. And ladies and gentlemen, we bring you back to Fulton County Stadium where the Saints have the ball, 2nd and 8 from the Falcon 19. That was after Glenn Red recovered a fumble from William Andrews. So the Saints have the ball. Again, a toss sweep to the rookie George Rogers, but Al Richardson there is met. And it's now a 3rd and 6 for the Saints with about 11 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Again, it's Archie Manning. Deep back, he looked, he gets a first down. Good catch to Wayne Wilson. Fulton Clunksdale on the tackle, and the Saints have a 1st and goal from the Falcon 2. Now let's see if they try to push it through to their... Nope, they tried again, Rogers, but Jeff Yates on the tackle. 2nd and goal from the 2. About 9:40 remaining, 2nd and goal from the 2. Red zone channel, Saints and Falcons. Again, he looks incomplete, and it makes it a 3rd and goal and 2. So the Saints try not to waste this opportunity here. The Falcon defense trying to get going. Can they stop him? I think they just did. And he throws an interception. So again, the Saints going for the score, but the Falcons step in front of a pass, and it is picked off. So a big interception for the Falcons. They'll get the ball at their own 20. Bobby Butler on the interception. So with 9:16 remaining to play in the first period, the Saints come up empty and the Falcons take over. We'll be back when the teams enter the red zone soon. And we are back from Atlanta's Fulton County Stadium. And let's go ahead and, sorry about that, let's see if we can, you know what, I don't think we showed you before, so my fault. So let's click onto that, kind of give you a radio play-by-play the last time, so my apologies there. No score, 4:52 remaining. The Falcons get a fumble recovery by Joel Williams. They're not in the red zone technically, but we'll show you some coverage here. 1st and 10 from the Saint 22-yard line. They're probably in Mick Luckhurst's range. We'll see what happens here. So again, Bartkowski looks, and he completes it to Wallace Francis for 14. They've been trying to look for Francis on the side, even though their best receiver's on the other end. So it's now 1st and goal from the Saint 8. Here comes Bartkowski. He's looking, touchdown. There he is. He hits their big wide receiver, and the Saints and the Falcons take a 6-0 lead. Alfred Jenkins, the all-pro, all-NFL receiver, and Mick Luckhurst will add the extra point. The extra point is good, and with 4:38 remaining, it is 7-0 favor of the Falcons. We'll be back for more red zone action with the score, Atlanta 7 and the Saints 0. Hello everybody. As part of what we're going to do today, we're going to take again a look at quarter stats. So through the first quarter in Atlanta, the Falcons lead the Saints by the score of 7-0. It's 102 yards to 67. So far, Steve Bartkowski, 8 of 13 for 82. That's Archie Manning, 5 of 9 for 46 yards. Both teams starting to run the ball a little bit, not much going on. 2 turnovers for the Saints and 1 for the Falcons. The only score you have seen on the channel, and it was Steve Bartkowski going to Alfred Jenkins for the touchdown, and so far he has 2 catches for 28 yards. Well, folks, we'll go to the start of the second period, and if there's any changes, we'll bring you right back here for more action here from Atlanta's Fulton County Stadium. Again, we bring you live back to Atlanta's Fulton County Stadium. As you see, Mick Luckhurst has kicked a 45-yard field goal, and the Falcons have taken a 10-0 lead with 12:50 to play in the first half here in Atlanta. The Saints are really unable to come up with much of an offensive game plan so far, while the Falcons have been moving the football. So we'll take you back to action, and we'll bring you back to the red zone when it warrants. We bring you back to Atlanta's Fulton County Stadium. Atlanta has 1st and 10 from the Saint 19, so Atlanta keeps marching in on the Saints here with 8:32 to play in the first half, as Steve Bartkowski marches the Falcons down the field. Bartkowski behind center. He looks, and he caught his receiver, Wallace Francis, for 17 yards. And one of the Saints goes down with an injury, so when it hurts, it pours for the Saints. 1st and goal from the 2, as the Falcons look to really tack it on here. Late stage up the middle, but Willie Andrews is nailed by Frank Warren. It's now a 2nd and goal from the 4. So with 7:45 remaining, see if the Saints could maybe put up a stop here. Up the middle, nothing there for Andrews, so 3rd and goal from the 4. So conservative offense here from Lehman Bennett and the Falcons. 3rd and goal from the 4. Let's see if the Falcons can punch one in here. Bartkowski drops straight back. He looks, and a touchdown. Man-to-man coverage. That is going to be no problem for these receivers. Alfred Jenkins, his 2nd touchdown of the game, and the Falcons now lead it 17-0. And there's the extra point by Luckhurst, and it's good with 6:51 to play. It is Atlanta 17 and the Saints nothing. We'll bring you back to more red zone coverage when a team gets there. Otherwise, we'll bring you back to the half for halftime stats. All Atlanta here at Fulton County. And we bring you back to Atlanta's Fulton County Stadium, where Mick Luckhurst just botched a wide right on a pretty easy field goal attempt. And it's still 17-0 Atlanta. Holy cow. With 42 seconds to play in the first half, we'll keep it right here, and then we'll take you to the halftime statistics on this one. So Saints will take the ball 1st and 10 from their own 26. So I guess the Saints held up on that one. Atlanta was driving in. All of a sudden, a big injury. William Andrews carted off the field. He won't be back, so we'll see what happens next week for him. And a big game there. That's a 1st down to Hobie Brenner on the screen. So now the Saints have a 1st and 10, but there's only about 10 seconds left. That's a catch by Jeff Groth for 2. And with 8 seconds remaining, the Saints are going to have to throw up some New Orleans magic or something. There's not a lot of time to get a play off. They're going to look long, and nothing there. So we'll now go to the half with the score. Atlanta 17 and New Orleans nothing. As you can tell by the stats, the Falcons hold a major advantage, 238-98 in total yards, 57-35 in rushing, and Bartkowski 17 of 24 for 181. Manning 9 of 14 for 63. 2 turnovers for the Saints, 1 turnover for the Falcons. The Andrews injury could be huge. We'll have to see what happens. But with Bartkowski, he's got 2 main receiving guns, and that is Jenkins and Francis. They both have 8 catches between them. We'll see if the Saints can prevent some defense there to keep this a ball game. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon and a long flight back for the Saints, going back marching home. So we'll go to the 3rd period. When things change, we'll take you back to more action. But we go to the 3rd quarter with all Atlanta here at Fulton County, 17-0. And we bring you live coverage back to Fulton County Stadium for end of the 3rd quarter stats, and the Falcons are in the red zone. So at the end of 3, still 17-0. No team scored in the 3rd quarter. The Falcons a 2-1 advantage, 324 to 122 in yards. They've rushed for 86 yards. Lynn Kane has 51 yards and 12 carries. George Rogers being held down, 16 carries, 54 yards. We'll see how that comes about in the 4th. If you're down 17, you're not going to be able to run the ball a lot. Archie Manning, 9 of 16. Bartkowski, 24, 33, 238, and 2 touchdowns. We talked about this earlier. It is so far Alfred Jenkins, 7 catches, 78 yards. Wallace Francis, 3 catches, 35 yards. Again, they missed William Andrews, who got taken out for the rest of the game. Again, each team has, looks like Saints have punted 5 times, Atlanta twice. Again, we're in the end, we're in the red zone, so we'll go ahead and get back into that. The Falcons have a 2nd and 1 at the Saint 20. So we have red zone coverage here on the channel. Around the edge is going to be Lynn Kane for 3. So Atlanta now has 1st and 10 from the Saints 17, trying to put this one away here, early stages, 4th quarter. Bartkowski drops again, a little end around for Kane, but he is stopped, but a hold will push it back. So 1st and 20 now from the 27. Big penalty on the Falcons. 1st and 20, Bartkowski again, I formation, but he hands it off. That's going to be Kane for 6. So Kane, 2nd and 14 now from the 21. About a 38-yarder for Luckhurst. He is warming inside the nets if needed. Offside Saints. Makes it 2nd and 9 now from the 16. So the Falcons with 13:23 left, trying to get this score. That could probably be the dagger. He looking incomplete. 3rd and 9. Still about a 33-yard attempt. Luckhurst has missed one inside this range before. It's not automatic for him. Looking, caught, and it's a 1st and goal. Wallace Francis, but he'll come out of the ball game briefly. 1st and goal now from the Saint 5. 13 minutes to play. Bartkowski, a huge completion. Again, they're going to look out. Look out. Here comes a sack. A big sack from the Saints. Jim Kovac came in with a 7-yard sack. And the Falcons have a 2nd and goal from the 12. So the Saints brought a big blitz in and got him. 2nd and goal from the 12. Bartkowski looking, caught at the 2. Reggie Smith in for Wallace Francis. 3rd and goal from the 2. Big stop here for the Saints is needed. Is it going to happen? Bartkowski looking. He's caught. He caught him at the 1. And here comes Lehman Bennett. So they're going to bring him out. They're going to bring Luckhurst out for the field goal. And he gets it. They did not want to try it. So the Saints keep him to only a field goal. So let's go ahead and transfer that back to a human so we can get a stop on the play. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll take you back for more action, either when the game is over or the next time we go inside the red zone. It's Atlanta 20, Saints 0, 11 minutes to play, 4th quarter. Well, we're not inside the red zone, folks, but Steve Bartkowski has done it again. He knew where Wallace Francis was all the time, inside the 30. Bartkowski drops straight back, and he beats the cornerback. Touchdown, Atlanta, and Atlanta has salted this away big time and leads it 26-0. McLuckhurst will add the extra point. That is 26 yards from Bartkowski to Jenkins. 5:05 remaining to play here in the 4th quarter. It's all Atlanta as the Saints try to do something with 5:05 remaining, and we'll bring you back with the final statistics when this one's over in a few moments. And we bring you live coverage for the final moments of this ball game as Dave Waymer, the All-American from Notre Dame, with a red zone interception. So the Saints trailing 27-0 as Archie Manning will try to break the shutout at least. They have 1st and goal from the 8, 37 seconds to play. So we'll see what happens here from New Orleans, and we'll keep it right here for the end of the game statistics. So you're watching the end of this one. Saints incomplete pass for Andre Thompson. So Manning incomplete, 2nd and 8. Saints trying to get on the scoreboard. I believe the actual score of this game was 24-0. So surprisingly enough, this is right on cue. And that's an interception from Archie Manning. How about that? The shutout will stay in line as another pick 6. This time Bobby Butler with the pick. So that's the end. 24 seconds to play. The Falcons get the last laugh, and they will win this. They should probably call the end here. So we'll go ahead and put on human opponents so we can look at stats. So So we'll go in a nice simple defense. Falcons will probably go in victory formation to end it. They do, and that's going to be a final score. Last seconds of the game, final score, Atlanta 27 and the Saints nothing. And there's your final score. One more play, victory formation, as that's the final. Atlanta 27 and the Saints nothing. And again, a 2-1 advantage for the Falcons, 400 yards to 171. They ran for 105 yards, even though William Andrews was out for most of this entire second half. George Rogers had about 74 of those rushing yards. But Steve Bartkowski, 30 of 42 for 295. 3 turnovers for the Saints, 3 turnovers for the Falcons, so it definitely was not a pretty game, to say the least. 54 yards for Kane, 51 for Andrews, 69 yards only for George Rogers, who was not able to really get loose today. Again, 302 for Andrews with 3 touches. Big game, again, was by 2 touchdowns was by the all NFL, all pro Alfred Jenkins, 7 catches, 78 yards. Wallace Francis, 6 catches, 76 yards. While he was in there, William Andrews had 6 catches for 69 yards. A bunch of receivers had catches for the Saints and Falcons. Bobby Butler had a pair of picks for Atlanta, while Dave Waymer had that red zone pick we showed, but Bobby Butler's interception sealed the shutout for the Falcons. The Falcons had 5 sacks, the Saints had 1. The Falcons started to put a lot of pressure on Archie Manning late in the game. Nothing big on the return game or on the extra point field. Mick Luckhurst missed 1 field goal, he hit 3 extra points, so he had 7 points total today. Your final score here from Atlanta's Fulton County Stadium, it is Atlanta 27 and the Saints nothing. This has been a presentation of the Sports Time Machine, and we bring you coverage of the 1981 season replay as we bring you, again, a kind of a highlight condensed package using RedZone, something the NFL uses as part of their highlights. If you like this, please like, please subscribe, and please comment. I always appreciate the comments. Thank you, folks. Have a good rest of the day. Final from Atlanta, 27-0 Falcons.